What you guys are about to watch is the hardest challenge that you can do in Pokemon Pokopia. Starting on just one block and only using the resources I have to spawn Pokemon, this is the Pokemon Pokopia Skyblock challenge. This is an idea derived from the popular Minecraft Skyblock series. I started on a single 9x9 block island with a single tree, and as I expanded, I discovered 3 more islands. One island with a beach biome, one island with a Skylands biome, and then a 3rd island from the Rocky Ridges. Each of these islands are key to spawning certain Pokemon, which you will see in this series. And each Pokemon we discover will lead to new crafting recipes as well as new crafting materials. The goal of this series is to spawn as many Pokemon possible using the resources we have on the islands and the Pokemon we spawn using them. If you guys are enjoying this series, be sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit 40,000 by the end of the summer, and I know we can do it. So go ahead, hit the sub button, hit the like button, and let's go ahead and jump into the video. Yo guys, welcome back to Pokemon Pokopia Skyblock Challenge. Today I logged on and I seen this box and I immediately had to start recording. Look at this. He is selling a Boo in the box. We have to buy this, and if you guys don't know what this is, basically this is the thing that's used to spawn Gengar as well as a few other Pokemon. So yeah, we are going to buy this, guys. $2,000, bro. 2,000 is crazy. All right, we'll trade in 7 hot springs for this one. That's a big trade. We're also gonna get this berry table over here and 1,000 for this, bro. They are breaking the bank today. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Pokopia Skyblock. I have some really bad news to start today's episode. But before we talk about the bad news, guys, if you missed the last episode, we did some really cool stuff. We actually built this super cool house over here, made a new area to start building like a little neighborhood and stuff, as well as spawned Garbodor, who is just chilling over there. He made us have unlimited iron now, so that's pretty great. But yeah, the bad news is, last episode we spent a long time spawning in the Golden Ripples, trying to get prefabs like this one over here, but I was hoping I could get one that was indoors and was not made out of block like this, but apparently that's not even possible in the Pallet Town map. I went on Cerebi and I looked at the Sparkling Ripples, and I didn't even realize, I mean, I guess I should have looked at this a long time ago, but I didn't even realize that the spawns are different depending on which map you're on. And it looks like in almost every single map you can get those types of houses except for the Pallet Town house, which is super discouraging. But there are 2 items on there that I've seen and I really want them really bad. Item number 1 is going to be a water wheel. I need a water wheel, guys. That is going to give us electricity as well as a new environment, and they also have windmill kits. Without flowers, I don't think we can get a new environment with the windmill kit, but I think we've already spawned in every Pokemon that can be next to a windmill anyways. So that's right, today's video is going to be about getting power on this place right here. We have these lamps here, not real electricity, and we always have these over here, which we're waiting for electric Pokemon every single day to power these up. But if we just had electricity, then they're going to be powered 24/7, guys. So that is going to be the objective of today's video. We are going to be looking for either a windmill or a water wheel, or multiple of each, right? And basically what that's going to consist of is skipping every single day, like doing a bunch of time skips until we get one from a Golden Ripple. There's no like percentages on here, so I don't know how rare any of this is, but I'm going to assume that it's pretty rare because it is on the bottom of the list here and we haven't seen one yet. But there is about 10 different house kits that we can get, similar to the one over there. Hopefully we don't get any of them and we just get the water wheel kit or the windmill kit next. But let's go ahead and start doing some stuff here, because I think electricity is the next step on here. And I do want to go ahead and make a poll really quick for you guys that made it this far in the video so far. I want you guys to go ahead and vote, and I want you to comment down below, should I be allowed to add the Pokemon Center to this challenge? We made it very far and we're starting to kind of run out of content, and I think adding the Pokemon Center down there, what I would do is basically I would move that Pokemon Center all the way up here, and I would put it off on an island somewhere, probably in that direction over there, and we would have to build to it and then repair and build it. I'll put a poll in the video now so you guys can go ahead, and if you want to do that, I'll let you vote on it if yes or no. Also leave a comment too, but it's totally up to you guys. If not, then we won't even add it to the videos. All right, before we start doing any time skipping, let's see what materials we have saved up over here. We have a bunch of materials, I think. Yep, 4 ropes in here. That's what I've been thinking. But yeah, look at what materials we got. We got 45 logs. I think I have like over 100 leaves now. I can make so many hay blocks, guys. And I really don't want to use any more hay blocks, to be honest. I also put some garbage in here, so I wonder if he actually made it into anything. Let's see what he's got here. Oh, he actually has some iron ore here. How many iron ore is that? He's just given us 20 pieces of iron ore, and I wonder if he has any inside here too. Actually, no. But he should be picking that up and then making some iron ore for us. All right, and I've already checked all the golden ripples for today, and we didn't get anything good. I think we got like 1 recipe, but it was like some wallpaper. But yeah, we've got now this boo in the box. I'm going to look really quick and see if I can find if there's any habitats that I can make with this now. Okay, there are 2 habitats you can make with that. One of them takes balloons, can't make those yet, and one of them takes like these spotlights as well as like a drum. The drum, I could probably buy that eventually, but can I make the spotlights? Oh, I can. So if I ever get a drum, I can use those to make the heart-pounding surprise box spawn, whatever that spawns. And we need electricity for that too, because it looks like the lights have to be powered up, but actually we have electric Pokemon, so I think they can help us make those habitats. All right, that is it for this this Pokopia day. Let's go ahead and time skip a few times. And I'm not going to waste your guys' time by checking, showing you every single item I get. I'll just like do quick cuts so it's not so long and tedious. Marked road recipe set. That's a new one. Soft mat recipe, nice. Iron wall recipe, cool. Signpost recipe. Stylish door recipe. Recipe for a scrap cube. We're getting them all, dude. We're getting them all. No way. Bro. What? This is huge. Yes. We got a fishing rod. And you know what that means, guys? That means that we can finally make a bunch of cool habitats, right? We can actually have a use for our lava now. This is crazy. I honestly didn't even know if they could sell fishing rods. I guess I should look that up too. I should be looking up a lot more stuff to make these challenges a little bit easier for myself, right? Another fire statue. There's so many things here. I don't know if I need any of these. But the fishing rod is huge, actually. All right, we got to make a habitat with this ASAP. I'm going to use the lava habitat, too. And we got so many new discoveries in here as well. I got to go through all these and look at them. Also, one thing I read online was if you discover every single recipe that you can from these ripples, they start giving us Pokemetal, which is actually huge because there's a lot of things that we can't make unless we have Pokemetal. So that would be big for us. That's going to be our only source and our best source for Pokemetal in the game. All right, since I've already got the fire over here, I might as well go ahead and make this like the lava fire Pokemon area. So let me build a little area for this really quick. All right, there we go. Doesn't need to be too big. We can't really do too much with lava in this game. There's like 2 whole habitats that you can make with it compared to the many that you can make with water. And maybe in the future they'll add more to that, some more like diversity and that. I think I also need a chair, so let me go get a chair really quick as well. Oh, we can also spawn, bro, Grimer and Muck. We can get even more non-burnable trash too. There is so many spawns we just got from that thing right there. Our life just got so much easier, boys. All right, here we go. New habitat. What is it going to be? Magma fishing spot. And what do we get from this one? How many Pokemon can we... Oh, only 1 Pokemon. I think that might be Arcanine. Or, I don't know what comes from that, actually. All right, let's continue time skipping and getting more stuff. Oh, I sneezed. Sorry about that if I jump scared you guys. Bro, I could not hold that sneeze in. That was a tough one. I'm just going to keep stacking all my non-burnable garbage in here, and eventually that's going to turn into iron, I hope. Our iron stack's actually getting pretty big. We've got 54 iron ore right now. Okay, here we go. New day, new Pokemon. Let's check it out. I think this is Arcanine. I feel like it's Arcanine. I actually have no idea what spawns from this habitat. And yeah, I was right. Awesome. So sick. We have Arcanine now. Arcanine, we are immediately going to destroy your home so we can go ahead and get Grimer and Muck. We need those guys ASAP. All right, there we go. Another new habitat, and arguably one of the most important ones, really, because we can get Grimer and Muck from this. Wait, bro, that is not what I wanted to make. I think this is like too small. I need to make like a bigger, a wider, dirtier water area. Let's make one of those really quick. We got a little bit of space over here. Let's make it over here. We still got a lot of flooring blocks too. All right, I've actually got a Moo Moo Milk Coffee right here. So let's put a bunch of brown stuff in here. All right, there we go. Now we can get a new habitat, the marsh fishing spot. This is how we get your boy Grimer and Muck, and apparently a what is Grimer Muck? And I guess you could have got Clodsire here too, but we've already got Clodsire, so hey. Let's go. Dude, we're about to have so much trash. I need to make like a whole new area for these guys so they can all be in one area and spawn trash together. We still got to spawn Weezing too, so That's fine. We need to move Garbodor. All right, back to checking out these golden ripples. Television recipe. That's huge. That's a new. If we ever get Pokemetal, that's a new spawn for Dusclops, I think. Oh, new day and new Pokemon. Let's see if it's a Grimer or Muck. Kind of irrelevant. Depending, it doesn't really matter which one it is. All right, looks like it's gonna be Grimer first. That's pretty cool. All right, Grimer is huge. New spawn, new litter Pokemon. We're gonna build a little mossy habitat here, and this is where he's gonna live at. And that way it frees this up for a Muck to spawn now at the marsh fishing spot. Glowing mushrooms, nice. More glowing mushrooms, let's go. Dude, we're getting all the good stuff today. A worn wooden crate, nice. Bro, he turned all the trash into iron, let's go. I'm gonna keep stacking this in here, and it's gonna keep turning into iron eventually. Information board, nice. Flower print recipe, let's get it. Oblong rug. I always wanted that one. More glowing mushrooms. Dude, we are going to have so many glow mushrooms. It's unreal. Cobblestone wall recipe. Let's go. We'll never be able to use that, ever. Brick flooring recipe. Also, never can use that. Wait a minute. Guys, I'm just looking at the habitats over here, and I think we can make Glamora's habitat now. Now that we unlocked that crate that we just made, also the barrel. I think we bought a barrel before. So we got a barrel. We actually had a crate already. I think we could have actually already made this. But there's the air condition thing. I think I'm gonna check these things out here. Then we're gonna make the spawn to see if we can get even more iron, bro. We're about to have unlimited iron in multiple ways. All right, I need to make sure electric Pokemon's follow me for this because I do have to have one of these guys for this. Hey, what did he just give me? He just gave me 3 piles of paper. Okay. I thought that was gonna be something cooler. I think that's pretty rare. I don't know how rare that is, but it feels rare. All right, where's that barrel at? I swear I had a barrel before, right? Oh, I actually have it in here in my inventory. Okay, I can make a crate now. I unlocked the recipe for that earlier. Yes, crate recipe. Let's go. All right, we need one of these, and then we need one of those lights and a plate. One of these lights here. We've actually gotten a lot of materials now, so we can basically make whatever we want. All right, we want to go ahead and make it over here next to the furnace, since this is like where we were going to be doing like most of our stuff anyways. All right, I'm trying to make sure I make this correct. All right, there we go. Light that up. Thank you so much. All right, now I just got to put a plate here, and then on top of the plate, we can put a little berry. And am I doing this wrong? Oh, it's a lantern. I thought it was this. Bro, we need a lantern. All right, we can leave it there for now. But we've got some things to unlock in the future. Okay, bro, somebody's selling 2 bathtubs over here. That's crazy. Curry print walls. Tatami mat recipe. Nice. We're getting some cool stuff, but man, we need that. We need something to make electricity. That's our main thing for today. And we got tarts and print. Nice. Oh, I think this is actually huge, right? Canoe? Maybe it's not huge. Because I think I've already spawned in Dragonite. So, bro, we have so many, like, water appliances here. We got sinks and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and buy this canoe because I don't have it. And I think it could be good, right? Yeah, it only spawns, ya boy. Who am I trying to think of right now? Dragonite. It only spawns Dragonite, but, like, that kind of sucks. I do like using the boat. You guys know that I use the boat in, like, every single time I make a video. I like to use the boat somewhere as, like, a cool decoration. But we're going to throw it right here just to be having some cool stuff. These Pokemon, they live up in the sky, but they have amenities, right? They're not up here doing nothing. They have a boat, and they have things to do. Recipe for a letter, nice. Recipe for iron scaffold plank, nice. Recipe for fluffy flooring. Each recipe is one step closer. I think once we unlock every recipe, we get Pokemetal, and that probably lowers the chances of getting anything else, so probably closer to getting like the windmill or the water wheel, and I'm probably coping, but I'm hoping that's the case, guys. Okay, looks like Muck is here. That is going to be even more non-burnable garbage. We're gonna have we actually just have so much iron now. It's not even funny, boys. Yep, even more litter. Let's go. Something I want to check out really quick. 7 more and we get a side table. I don't know if that's useful in any way, but hey, we'll find out in 7 more Pokemon. Standing mic recipe, nice. All right, now that Muck has spawned, we can use this fishing rod somewhere else here. And I think specifically for like ocean spawns, I think that's what we need to do with this one. Okay, yeah, looks like we got all the fishing spawns except for the ocean fishing spot. And it looks like we can get probably both Gastrodons. And I'm pretty sure those Pokemon specialize in trade. So we definitely want those. And we just got some seaweed from Meryl. I don't know if we've ever gotten seaweed before. All right, ocean fishing spot. Let's see if we can get Gastrodon to spawn now. Oh, new day, and it looks like we've already got our first spawn here. Let's see what it is. This fishing rod led to actually so many spawns. I think 5 or 6 spawns, which is kind of crazy for just one item, right? But there we go. I'm pretty sure both Gastrodons specialize in trades, so that's pretty good. Yep, water and trade. Let's go. All right, we're just going to move Gastrodon over here. I did make this into a little habitat, so we could put somebody here and then use that to spawn the other Gastrodon. Punching bag recipe. Now we can just make our own punching bags. That's pretty cool. We've been buying them this whole time. We're eventually going to get to the point where we don't need to buy anything from the people because we can just make it ourselves. Music mat recipe. Nice. Gold ore. Let's go. Wall photo frame. Nice. We can put pictures up now. That's cool. Oh, guys. Look what just spawned here. We were just talking about getting this drum set. Now we can actually just get it. What? Bro, I swear, I mention anything on this game and I just get it, bro. Water wheel. Water wheel. Water wheel. Give me a water wheel. Okay. And it's like super cheap too, but now we can make that. All right. We can take this light that we made earlier. And that sucks that it wasn't the right thing, but we can use it now for a different type of spawn. I need you, Pommy. I need you to power some electricity over here. Okay, everything's getting cramped over here, so we're just gonna build it back in this corner where there's not really anything going on. I'm pretty sure we just make these 2 here, and come on, power this one, please. Power this one, please. There we go. And yes, that is a new habitat, my dudes. The heart-pounding surprise box. I don't know. I've never made this habitat before, so I don't know what it spawns. And yeah, well, I've never seen it before, so I think this might spawn like Zoroark, maybe Gengar, I don't know. All right, we will find out soon enough though. Bundles of wheat, let's go. Newspaper recipe, I've always wanted that one, bro. 3 bags of potato seeds from Pupitar. Can they ever give us flowers, or are they stuck on the same drop table as the ripples? I feel like they're still on the same drop table as the ripples, right? Because like they're not doing anything. They're kind of giving like very similar things, right? Recipe for the zigzag print. Okay. Recipe for the beach chair. Okay, this is actually good. That's another new spawn because we have. I think we can put it under that tree there, and we can also put it under an umbrella. I'm pretty sure. And 3 more iron. All right, let's go see if we can make this habitat really quick. But first, I seen something moving over here, guys. Let's see what Pokemon this is going to be. I'm actually super excited to see what Pokemon spawns in here. Who is it going to be? I think it's Zoroark, right? It is going to be... Oh, it's actually Meowscarada. What does Meowscarada do? Does Meowscarada litter anything? Grow and hype. Okay, that's whatever. Oh, there's actually a habitat info right here. I haven't seen any of that in a long time. Flowers. Bro, if I could get you some flowers, I would. Flowers is like the one thing we can't find in this game for some reason. I don't even know if we can get them, to be honest. All right, I'm going to make 2 of these. Just because we have a lot of materials. And then we need to make an umbrella with it. So we'll make 2 umbrellas as well. I've actually already got a habitat under this tree. I wonder if I can make another one there. I don't think I can. I might need to actually destroy that habitat. That's Combusken's home. I don't really care about Combusken's home. But let's make this habitat here. I think that's a habitat, right? Do we need a table or something? I feel like that's a habitat, right? Let's check the habitat decks. I might have this one unlocked. Okay, there is definitely one under the shaded tree. So that's how you get execute and executor. But I could have swore there was one with the umbrella. I might need to look this up really quick. Okay, there is. I actually need the table. And I actually need the table that we unlock next time. Can I use... Does that have to be exactly that table? I think it does, yeah. So that's how we get Tatsugiri. We can get 3 Tatsugiris. And it looks like all of 3 of them do trade. So if we can spawn those guys, we'll have even more trade partners. That's going to be sick. We just got to get more Pokemon to spawn. All right, we just picked up all of the stuff that was there to lay down this chair. Do we have another chair? Yes, we do have another chair. We're going to put it here. And that's going to create a new habitat. That's going to spawn Execute and Executor. We are getting... It's 1 step closer to getting the Tatsugiris. Tatsugiris going to be sick. Oh, we already have a spawn. Let's go check it out. Looks like it's going to be Execute. Dude, welcome to the team. Welcome to the party here. I'm going to make a quick spot under this tree here, and that's where we're going to stick in Execute. Combusken, you're homeless right now, dude. All right, now this is available. Combusken, you're following us, so I guess we might as well go ahead and just put you in the homeless house over here. We put all the homeless Pokemon over here in the homeless house. Oh, dude moved in and set up shop immediately. Decent stuff if we were earlier on. Sandbags and the thing would have been super cool to have early. Recipe for a tablet. Nice. We've actually got a lot of stuff that we can use to make habitats. It's just that it all takes Pokemetal. So until we get Pokemetal, we're going to be at a point where we really can't get anything or many new spawns at all, honestly. Oh, I just changed the day and I can already see it. We have your boy Executor spawned over here. Let's go. All right, so there we go. That is everything that can spawn under that habitat. And he has the teleport ability. That's pretty cool. Recipe for the simple cushion. All right, we are getting a lot of recipes, bro. I don't know how many. I feel like we've still got a lot of recipes to go before we get to the point where we won't get those anymore. So, got a long way to go. The good news is, though, we're getting an insane amount of resources. We have 92 stone right now, which is insane. Oh my gosh, bro. He's actually been making so much iron in there. We have over 100 iron in there. Just chill it. Oh, we got a new spawn. Nice, dude. We got Typhlosion now. That's pretty sick. Didn't even realize. I forgot he could even spawn over here. He's a pretty rare spawn, so it took a long time for him to get out here, actually. And I'm pretty sure all he does is burn. He doesn't do anything else, right? Oh, he can trade. Yes, dude. We got to build like a whole area for Pokemon that can have like the trade ability, right? Whoa, dude. He started trading already, too. We've got some good stuff here, actually. Some really good spawns up. The slide and the Pikachu couch is crazy. I don't know if we can ever get a Pikachu doll, but if we ever can get a Pikachu doll, that's going to be the Mimikyu spawn. The slide, I think, actually has multiple spawns that it can do, so we can get that really quick. And, of course, we got to buy the Pikachu sofa. Even if we don't even have a chance of getting the Pikachu doll, just having the sofa is super cool. Oh, we can actually see what spawns here now. So we have this habitat unlocked already, but now we can see that it's like Tinkatuff that spawns there. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, I guess. Okay, so there's actually 2 habitats, and one of them we can make right now. It's called Playland, and it spawns in Snivy. So we actually, there's no point in even making it because the Pokemon that spawns there is one that we've already spawned in. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and make the habitat because I don't see Snivy in the Pokedex, and maybe it can spawn here. I don't actually know. But it takes these toy blocks here. Just putting the toy blocks here next to this slide is going to make a new habitat. All right, we'll put the slide there, and then I guess just put in some blocks here next to it. Is going to create a whole new habitat, and that is called the Playland habitat, which is pretty cool. Do we have Snivy already? We don't, but it looks like it can only spawn at Sparkling Skylands as part of that story mode over there, I guess. But pretty cool that we can still build a little thing here. Bro, it's nice having so much trash up here. Never thought you'd hear that before, did you? Hearing that it's nice to have trash. Well, it is really nice to have trash in this game because that means that we are getting iron, guys. And iron is a huge key to making cool things in this game. Oh, it looks like I actually forgot a Pokemon can spawn on this. So I'm going to delete that and then put it back. And then hopefully that's going to spawn a new Pokemon, right? Recipe for cardboard boxes. Okay, that's actually another new spawn that we can use with that card over there. Cardboard boxes is huge. All right, we'll make 2 of these really quick. We can almost make the office storeroom. If we could ever get that office bookshelf thing, that'd be cool. I think that spawns in Ghastly. Log bed recipe. That might also be like a new habitat, I think. All right, now we just put these 2 boxes here, and this is going to make that new habitat that we've seen after creating these boxes. And I'm pretty sure this spawns far-fetched. I don't know if it can spawn in this area, though. Yeah, it can. Okay, perfect. That's pretty cool. Hey, far-fetched. And we got 2 new spawns. Let's go. I don't know how many we are away from getting the Tatsugiri spawn table, but we are about to get it, I'm pretty sure. All right, that is Tinkatuff also added to the Pokedex. And I think that's the last Pokemon we needed to actually unlock. The Tatsugiris. What is it going to be? It is going to be that table, right? Side table. Nice. Now we can make a bunch of spawns with this. Wait, before I make all these, I should probably check and see if I can even make the table. Okay, thank God. I was like, it's going to be super expensive, but it only costs iron and stones. We have plenty of that. We're going to make 3 of these since there's 3 Tatsugiris. We're just going to have 3 little areas for them to sit at. I like how this area over here is slowly becoming like all these different habitats. But we're just going to make a bunch of these little habitat things. And hopefully they spawn in what we're looking for, right? All right, that should be the first one. What is that going to do? This is actually going to create like a really cool lounging area too for all the Pokemon to come over here and lounge in the shade, bro. All right, there we go. The beach set. We can now spawn or start spawning in the Tatsugiris. And that is going to be all 3 of those built. We just gotta wait for them to spawn now. Really quick, let's see what the next thing we can unlock is gonna be. A pencil holder. I think that's actually pretty important for spawning in like Ralt or something like that. Oh yes, new day. And we've already got one of these guys spawned over here. He's just chilling on this thing here. He's like sunbathing out here. What's up, my dude? What is up? Welcome to our Sky Island. All right, another trade Pokemon added. Let's go. Bro, this Garbodor has been like non-stop working. I keep adding garbage to his garbage pile and he keeps turning it into iron. I mean, look at this. We've got over 200 iron. I'm going to make one of these stacks into just iron bars. We'll have 100 iron bars. That'd be crazy. All right, I've been recording for like 2 hours straight now. And if I don't find it in this next, like these ripples right here, for the, whatever it's called, any of the power generators, I'm just going to have to play a little bit off camera. And then once I find one, just get straight back to recording. So let's see if we can find one, guys. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, boys. I think this locker here is pretty important. If we can get a second one of those, that's like a new spawn, I'm pretty sure. There we go. We'll go ahead and buy that. Gladly buy that, dude. Tatsugiri, bro. Every time we get a new Pokemon, they're always selling like new cool stuff that we always need. All right, here's the last ripple. What is it going to be in it? Please just give it to me, bro. Please give it to me. Lepa berries, like the worst thing you can get. Okay. All right. Looks like we're taking this off camera for a little bit until we get one of these spawns. I'm back. I do have some screenshots here I want to show you. I played this for a few days while I was on vacation on the airplane. Specifically, I played this a lot. Hold on. Oh, sorry for that sneeze. I got a little sick on the way there. But on the airplane, I took screenshots and screen videos of everything that happened because I wanted to make sure we got this windmill here. But this is what happened. So the trading post, I took screenshots of everything that was important. But we probably checked. I think we time skipped like 300, not 300. We at least 100 days time skipped before we find the power source we're looking for. But here's kind of the highlights of the things that we found that were pretty important. This right here, I bought that couch. I thought that would be cool for an environment or for a habitat. I don't know if it actually needed it or not, but I went ahead and bought that couch, and I bought that machine in the back next to the couch on that. And then here you can see that we found a gravestone, which is pretty cool for a few habitats. Next one here, the balloons. This is huge for finding like Gengar habitats. Really big, really big. And you can see here, there actually was just a graveyard for sale, so I did buy that, as well as this science set here. The science set's big because I don't know if I would ever get the actual recipe to make that, so just having that for sale there was actually really big, as well as that dresser on the right side. I remember I tried to make a Chansey habitat before, or maybe it was some kind of other habitat or healing habitat, and I think you actually need that dresser to make that. But like I said, or I'm going to say earlier in the video, we're going to, all the things that I found in these screenshots here, we're going to do it in the next video. So this is just a highlight of what happened in this video while I was off screen. But you can see here some more stuff. The Porygon shelf, I bought that. We did find the office locker recipe, so we can make another one of those habitats that use office lockers. I think we need like some kind of plant, which will eventually be sold at one of the stores. And then here we found a sign, which is used to spawn Shellos. We needed that for a long time, but we finally got it. So there's the sign. And here we got the podium, like the museum podium. We can spawn museum Pokemon. I think this actually spawns Arcanine, but we actually already made the habitat, another different habitat that spawns Arcanine. And there's also a wall mirror there. So the wall mirror was pretty good. And then here is a video. I'm not sure what this is going to show. Okay, this actually shows Gastrodon spawned off camera. So that's what happened here. So yeah, Gastrodon. There you go, buddy, Gastrodon. And he comes out, he pops out here. There we go. We got ourselves a new Gastrodon. Man, I am so sick right now. Sorry, guys. But there you go. There's Gastrodon. Another thing here, we got the towel rack, which is huge. About that. Another Tatsugiri spawned. So we have another trade Pokemon. And then we have over there in the back left, you can see like the bucket of cleaning supplies. That's a good one. And then the Gray Hut kit. We found that super early, and I was kind of sad because I wanted to... I'm dying right now. All right, my apologies. I'm so sorry. All right, Gray Hut, found that. Then the recipe for the kitchen table. I'm not sure if this is actually needed for habitat, but we did find it. I thought that would be cool. I think you do need this for maybe something. And then here is the video, guys. This one's huge. Check this out. We get in here, we jump out, and 5 pieces of squishy clay. I bet that's what you didn't. You thought that was going to be the windmill, right? Or maybe whatever it was. I didn't tell you guys what it was. That's a spoiler, sorry. But here we go. Recipe for plain bed. Yeah, that's right. We found a plain bed. That's huge. You never thought we'd find a plain bed, did you? But we did. That's actually a big one, too, because I think we needed that for the Chansey as well. But here we go. The windmill kit. That is the huge thing. That is the main thing we were looking for in this episode. So now that we got it found, let's go ahead and jump into the game and build this thing. Yes, you guys, you can see it right here. We finally got the windmill kit. It has been like a few days since I recorded that last clip. Basically, I went on a plane ride to visit my family. And on the plane ride, I found that windmill kit. So I'm so glad that we can finally have power in our little skyblock area. So this is actually kind of crazy because now we can power this entire area here without having to rely on electrical Pokemon. And this guy's actually going to start selling stuff pretty soon. So I think I'm going to sit here and see what he has to sell. And oh, the sandbox. I think this is actually huge because we can't. You need sand to make a sandbox, right? Oh, and a sprinkler? Bro, I don't think I have the sprinkler recipe unlocked, so let's go ahead and make that. We can expand our farms even bigger. Bro, I swear, these guys always have something new that I've never seen before. And if I do sound a little weird, I have been sick. I've been so sick. That's another reason that it's been taking me so long to record this part here. All right, so let's go ahead and buy this here, and then we can go ahead and place down our good old, what's it called? Our windmill, yes. 500 for that sand, not a bad deal. All right, I guess the real question is, where are we going to place this at? And I'm thinking about just placing it like right on top of my house here, one of these houses, and then like building a little staircase up to get to the top. Yeah, I think we're gonna place it on this house here. If I could get up there really quick. All right, if we hold A to visualize, this is what she's gonna look like, and I think this is what we want. So let's definitely place it here, and I think it only takes like a couple stone and maybe some sticks or something to make this. Let's check. Oh baby, just like 5 twine and 5 lumber, and then we need Farfetch'd and some other random Pokemon. So let's go ahead and get these guys really quick, and some twine and lumber. I might actually have the twine and lumber on me. Yeah, I actually do. So I just got to get a random Pokemon and ask for Electrode here. I guess I should make some stairs to get up there as well, so we can have some like people do some maintenance and stuff in the future. Like, not actually, guys. I'm just pretending for the maintenance thing. All right, there is a quick set of stairs up there. We can get up and down pretty quickly. All right, Farfetch is right here, so we'll just get him really quick, and then we will get an Electrode, and we will go on up here and start building anyways. All right, I can add both the Pokemon, and I can add all of the items, and I can start building. And this is only our second thing that we're actually building on the game. So it'll be done at 6:22 p.m. That's a few minutes from now. Let's go ahead and do a quick time skip. All right. Looks like she's done. Farfetch flies with his little thing in his mouth. That's a cool little feature I never noticed before. All right. Ditto. Windmill. Let's get it. All right. Here it is. The first source of electricity on our Sky Island, guys. This is huge. This is huge. Many more to come, probably. Many more to come. All right, so this means we can officially start powering things up. Things like this, this right here. This vending machine and all of those little trade areas over there. Okay, I've actually got 4 utility poles on me, but let's go ahead and make some. And as you guys can see, as I mentioned earlier, we did find a lot of recipes, and I did not look at any of them on the bench here. So there's a lot of like new stuff here. But yeah, all of these recipes are really sick, especially like the gravestone and stuff. We're gonna make all of those habitats in the next episode, I'd say. But we are here for the utility poles. I think I'll just make a few more of these. I mean, we have unlimited iron and we have a bunch of stones, so it's not an expensive thing for me to make this stuff. All right, we want to power up this. I want to make sure I put this somewhere where it can power that. All right, I'm gonna put that there, and then we're gonna bring the power around to this area over here. All right, now all of this is just powered up. It looks kind of ugly. Maybe we can fix this in the future, make it look better. But for now, we have power, guys, and that's actually like the most important thing, right? And we actually have some more stuff for sale here. Nothing crazy, but we do have some iron ore here. I mean, I do have unlimited iron ore, but I think I will buy this for sure. 400 for 5 iron ore is crazy when I can just get so much from the recycle thing. All right, just checking our community box and stuff. We have so much like resources in there, so much wood, so much different things. And then if we go over here, we can check our iron. And bro, look at this. Why'd I even buy that iron for? Like legit, we have 3 stacks of iron. That's crazy. But guys, there we go. You have it. We have electricity. Like I said at the beginning of the video, we weren't going to make a video end until we got electricity, and we finally have a windmill here and a way to keep our vending machine 100% powered, as well as all of our trading posts. And I want to make a bunch more trading posts because we have legit like so many trading Pokemon. But as before, guys, please comment down below, answer the poll at the beginning of the video. If you guys do want me to have the Pokemon Center and you want me to move it over and create an island to it, then let me know. I'm down to do that. If you guys think it's a cool idea, do you think it could expand the series, just let me know in the comment section down below, and I'm happy to do that. But with that being said, we are going to end the video here, so be sure to leave a like, guys, subscribe, comment, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.